Alwemeno, Jesrinite Pome, Isikote Babaya, Okokunyara, Nachoya so, Ijintike Sozwana, Yo Metero Buru, Yo Metero, John Nanya Cobon John Kanye Metere Alo Chuga Fusianya Ebenebe Matana Basuruga de Marana Suruga de Bebundimo What's up in Yenu Wogo Nangwa Yochianya.
No, I'm on my way. I'm on my way, sweetheart. No, just rush him to the hospital. Please. No, rush him to the hospital. Must I be there? Why is it difficult for you to take a decision when it comes to saving our son's life? Must I be around? Okay, I'll give the doctor a call. Just rush him to the hospital, please. Okay? Women. I don't even know why it's so difficult for them to take a decision, especially when it concerns life. Eh? Shut up! My friend! My friend! My friend! My friend!
My princess, here is the tea.
How dare you? How dare you keep me waiting for over an hour just because of a cup of tea? How dare you?
My princess, I'm sorry. When I got there, there was no hot water.
You are mad. You're very, very mad. You are... Idiot! This is what you do each time I send you on errand. Stupid boy. Lazy boy, that's what you are. Now would you get out from my presence before I break your head with this cup? Idiot. Just see. I will devour him more than my bare hands.
My God, I just don't understand. Just look at me. I don't know what I did that had made her hate me this much.
No, wow. This is too much. Was it not 2 days ago that she slapped you? Just because you refused to address her as your majesty?
Honestly, I don't know what her problems are.
Maduka, the truth is that you are tolerating too much here. More than I can tolerate.
Abushi, that's why we're different. We're different people. Huh? We have different hearts.
Maduka!
Yes, my princess.
Wash these regalias. I want them clean this minute.
But my princess, I'm not...
Do not flaunt or query my orders in this palace. Do you hear me? And do not move this to any other maiden. I want them clean and ready this minute.
Yes, my princess. King, I just don't understand it. I've tried to figure it out, but I just don't know what I have done wrong that makes her maltreat me the way she's been going.
Madoka, my son.
Yes, my king.
Take whatever the princess does to you as part and act of life.
Sorry.
You must not be loved by all. Even if you are the world best, some people will still hate you. Don't mind the princess. She's only a girl with too many expectations and desire. Remember one thing. You can never take away a woman's exorbitant act from her. They are vulnerable to anger.
I'm sorry, my king.
At this point, you don't need stress. No, wait a moment.
Madam, there is no need for you to cry. Crying is not going to solve any problem here. Wipe your tears and relax, please.
Doctor, how can I put myself together where the only source of my being alive is no more?
Don't talk like that, madam. Understand that you are pregnant. The reason why we are alive today is that God is protecting us.
Doctor, you know my ordeal before I gave birth to Junior. After Junior was 14, before this pregnancy. Now my husband is missing.
Madam, put yourself together. Your husband is comfortable wherever he is right now. I believe that. Probably he must have been backed in one or two emergency trips. So you should hold on and wait for him.
Without a call or text message?
Madam, you talk as if you're not a Nigerian. We understand how inefficient our telecommunication could be. Probably he must have called. Probably he is a place where there is no signal. So please.
But doctor, I still don't believe that it's just ordinary malaria that killed my son.
Mrs. Monica, at this point, let me break it down. Maybe you don't understand most of the terms we use here. No sickness is ordinary. Malaria is not just ordinary. It is a very, very serious sickness. What killed your son is what we call acute cerebral chronic malaria. It is a fast one at that. People die these days of malaria because they neglect it. They see it as a tiny thing. Madam, if really your son was medically taken care of, he wouldn't have died. Understand that we are not God. We are doing our best.
How do I go about my husband's unreachable situation, doctor?
You are still repeating exactly what I told you. I am a medical doctor, madam. I can only do my best. But at this point, we should allow the police. We have to go to the police station and make a formal report so that they can take it from there, madam.
Okay. Thank you.
Omego, has it happened?
Mazi, go in there and see things for yourself. This time I don't believe there is any hope. Hey! Oh.
I think we have to call in the chief priest. This sickness has left all of us hopeless for a very long time.
I must be very honest with both of you. I fear for our king. I fear that this present condition of our king will lead this kingdom to a destination we do not desire. Eh? Because okenye anano nuno ewu amono. Oh. See, we as chiefs, we should not fold our hands and watch our king die helplessly. When we know that our gods are ready and able to intervene concerning this present condition. And I know that the Queen and Prince Nicholas will give us their support. As long as we get a solution that we get the king back on his feet. It's all right.
Chief Ezoku, you made a very big point, which must not be neglected. It's almost a year plus. Our king has been in this critical condition. Okay. And since then, the white man's solutions have been the result. And yet, nothing has been achieved. I believe the gods of our land and our ancestors know what is happening. Okay. It is true that Agone Chamber has been dormant and adamant. But if you ask me, I will simply say there's a reason for that. There's a reason.
It's all right, my chiefs. Ezudo, Ezioku, you have both spoken well. But you will agree with me that this place is no longer conducive for any discussion or debate. Let's reconvene somewhere.
It's okay.
Going where?
Back to the palace, of course.
What did you tell me when you came back day before yesterday?
Mama, it's true that my 1 week leave just started yesterday. But I got this call from the palace that the king's condition is not getting better. Even the prince is coming back today. But beyond that, the king will not accept food or water from any other person except me.
Maduka, are you telling me that the king's life is more important than my own? Is it?
Mama, how can you of all persons say a thing like that? You should know better that you're the only reason of my existence.
Maduka, I have been sick for the past 3 months. You just came in day before yesterday only to take care of your sick mother who you barely see or stay with. And here you are telling me that you are going back. Why? If you want me to survive this sickness, I want you to stay back and take care of me. Yes.
But Mama, Egud is here to take care of you now.
Is Egud my child?
Mama, she's not, but she's almost like a child to you, and you know it.
How long do you stay in that palace before coming to see me? Tell me.
Okay, Mama, let me go, eh? I'll come back next tomorrow, I promise.
No. If you want me to survive, I want you to stay back. Otherwise,
Mama, please. Huh.
Maduka, I want you to look at our house. Look at our life. Look at everything. Have you ever thought of the gain and benefits you have as a chief guard in that palace? Have you ever thought of what royalty has given to your loyalty and competence serving in that palace? I am not against you serving your kingdom or your uncle, but I want you to think. I want you to think so that you make useful plan for your future. Now there is still time. Yes.
See, I understand everything you say correctly. And as the saying goes, one step at a time. I'll get there, Mama. I'm doing my best.
Maduka, you are not getting younger. Instead, you are getting older day by day. And time waits for no one.
So, Mama, are you suggesting I quit my job now?
No. No, I didn't say so. But if quitting that palace job will make you see the brighter side of life, why do you want to die serving there? Why do you want to die serving in the palace? Tell me why?
Mama, is it not you and Papa who made me believe that the end justifies the means? Mama, listen. I promise you, with everything that I have, I'll make you proud. Here on earth. Trust me.
Yes. I love your dreams. But time, you ought to walk with time.
Okay, Mama. So can I go now?
No. I will only allow you to that on one condition, that you stay till after tomorrow.
Just don't understand anything. After all, what have I been doing in this house apart from the normal fondling of mother and son?
Maduka. Staying with me will make me live longer and good health. Anyway, you will not understand when you have your own family. Maybe you will understand. Maduka. Maduka.
This one that you have a machete in your hand. I know that you have gone to stress yourself.
Must I leave everything for you? I went to the backyard to do a little I could.
Mama, I'm not complaining. You should have just left it for me. You don't know that going to the backyard to weed when you're not feeling fine is not a good thing. It will strain you and you're trying to recover. Mama, you're putting us in so much wahala.
I know, my daughter, but I won't leave you to continue doing everything for me and also do for your mother.
Mama, all I'm saying is that the taxi wants like weeding and sweeping. Leave it for me. I'll do it.
It's also part of excess.
Mama? Maduka! Maduka!
What is it?
Mama, I don't know. Mama just fainted.
Mama, please get water.
Is he not picking or what? Initially, he counted unreachable, but now he's saying switched off. Hey! Gods of our land. Hey. Abuchi! Where's that? Abuchi! Go. Abuchi, I want you to go now with Ebuna to Maduka's place, and you both should return right now. Make it snappy. The king!
Yes, my friend.
Go and get me water.
Okay, my friend.
Mommy, she's here. Baby, my love, please take your water. Sorry, yeah?
Where is Maduka?
Father, Maduka is being sent for. But for the meantime, just try and eat something. Please, Daddy, please.
Okay.
Both of you may leave me now. Leave me now.
Slow down. Slow down. Yeah. You. Come here. Did you come to work yesterday? Yes, ma'am. You sure? Yes. So this way. Huh? Get out. Go. Yeah. Hey, come here. I heard you're sleeping with one of my boys. True or false?
No, my prince.
True or false?
No, my
True or false?
False, my prince.
Get out. Go. What are you looking at? What are you looking at?
I'm sorry, my prince.
Where's Maduka?
My prince is on his own with you, but I wish I knew that want to come with my prince.
Are you sure?
Yes, my prince.
Are you sure?
Yes, my
Are
prince.
you sure?
Yes, my prince.
Hey. Boys, look. You don't need to follow me in, okay? Look, I want you to go and enjoy yourselves. You have money, right? Yes, my prince. Now, from the money you have, take 200,000 naira there and go enjoy yourselves until I call you, okay?
Yes, boss.
Who go, boy?
Yes, boss.
Sneeze for me. Sneeze for me. Sneeze for me. 1 time. 2 times. Boss.
There is trouble to be.
Thank God that you didn't travel back to the palace as planned. If not, what would have happened to Mama?
Thank God I changed my mind. But I know there will be serious trouble in the palace right now. Considering the worry that was in their voice by the time they called me before I switched off my phone.
If you didn't have me, Maduka, who would take care of your mother?
Well, because I'm a child of God, and the Bible said that all things works for good and is for the children of God. And that's why I'm blessed with your presence.
Maduka, I suggest that you take permission from the Queen. Tell her your mom is not well and you need to take care of her. Look, Mama needs your presence to fully heal. She needs to feel love too. Yes, person, everybody.
Is it the Queen or the Prince that sent you guys?
It's Her Majesty. To be honest with you, since you left the palace, King's condition has become so worst.
But why me? Am I God?
How would we know if you're a god? Maduka, I think your presence is the only thing needed in the palace now. Can you believe that the food you gave to the Igwe the last time you left is the food that he's living until now? The worst is that he responds to nothing since you left.
Maduka, we understand why you're off your phone. But please, for the sake of the palace and our own sake, please have to go with us, please.
Honestly, the condition at which my mom is right now is not a condition where I will leave her all by herself.
There's a problem. But I thought your woman is taking care of her.
Yes, the truth is that Egodi is taking care of her. But let's not forget that Egodi has her own family. And she has family things to take care of for herself, personally. So she can't be here all the time. Anyway, let me see what I can do.
Just anyhow, just know what you can do, please.
Yeah, please.
Please.
What did your colleagues want?
They said I'm needed in the palace urgently, that the king wants me.
What is your intention?
Egodi, I'm confused. I don't know what to do right now.
You are confused. Confused about what? Your mother is not feeling fine. You go and tell them that. That is it. What are you confused about?
Egodi, you don't understand.
What is there to understand, Maduka? that the king is sick, your mother is sick. So now you tell me that you want to choose the king over your mother. Is that it?
No, but Ego, Mama is more fond of you than myself.
And what are you trying to insinuate?
Ego, dear, please. I really need to return with these guys to the palace. Nothing will happen to Mama. Trust me, I believe that with faith.
Yatuka, don't let me believe that you're senseless. I mean, how could you even consider such an unwise thing to do? How can you suggest that you leave your mother that is sick to go to the palace? Maduka, are you trying to tell me that you want to choose the palace over your own mother? Because I don't understand what you're doing. This doesn't make sense to me. Or do you want me to go out and tell them that Chico?
Ego, put your voice down. You might wake Mama.
I'd rather she wakes up.
Ego, please. Listen, the king practically begged me to serve him as a result of my good service when I was the youth leader. Ego, please, this is the only time I have to show good service to the king and the kingdom. Please, let me answer to the kingdom, I beg you. Please, I beg you.
Don't touch me.
God, please try and understand. Please just try and understand me, please. Let's go, let's go.
Madoka,
yeah?
after I go in now, who be taking care of your mother?
Gondi is inside to take care of her.
Alright, you're late trying, you know. I can't fit in your shoes.
It's alright, it's nothing to me now. Let's go.
Okay.
Madoka, I'm hungry.
Your wish is my command. What would you like to eat?
Your beautiful voice. Sing for me.
No problem, my king. Windows of heaven, me pela. The power of God,
Hey! See me when you're done, okay?
Okay, my prince.
Dad, I hope you're getting better. Okay.
The power of God. Sorry, my king. The power of God, Nagagari. Jesus, my Lord, neighbor. He will baptize every man. The promise is for good. For the Lord our God, the Kukwa. Jesus, my Lord, neighbor. Every man, the promise is for you. God, you shall receive it. Windows of heaven, me pela. The power of God, Nagagari. Jesus, my Lord, neighbor. He will baptize every man. The promise is for good. For the Lord our God, you shall receive Ikel when the Holy Ghost. Okay, my king.
Madam, we are doing our best to make sure that your husband is found. I assure you that the police will stop at nothing until positive result is gotten. Right now, my men are scattered all over the place in search of your husband with great commitment.
You're asking me to calm down? Calm down, is that what you're asking me?
Madam.
For days now. For days now, my husband has been missing. My son lying in the mortuary. Waiting for his father to return for him to be buried. And you're asking me to calm down, DPO. No.
Madam.
Believe me, I don't think the police is doing anything. You're not doing anything, DPO.
Madam, just be patient and allow the police to carry on the investigation to avoid complication, okay?
DPO, I understood quietly what you said. You should understand that she's depressed.
Of course.
Pregnancy, lost her son, and the husband is missing. I just believe that the police should put more effort so that positive results will be found.
Dr. Johnson, that is very okay. It's noted, okay?
No, it is not okay. Your effort is not good enough. It is my husband we're talking about here.
Madam,
your effort is not good enough.
Madam, just calm down, calm down. I will suggest you go and rest. If not for any other thing, because of your condition, okay?
Listen. You don't need to put yourself in this jeopardy. You don't need to be depressed. Calm down. The police are doing everything possible to make sure that your husband is found. Please, allow them to do their job professionally.
Madam, what do you expect of the police?
Good! I want more effort. Like a suspect, not suspect. I need a positive result of DPO. I need a positive response.
Madam, the only suspect we have as of now is you. You are the last person that conversed with him over the telephone on that fateful day before his disappearance. Okay? So you are our prime suspect. Since our effort is not good enough, so how do we go about it? I want you to tell me.
Mrs. Monica, hold on, don't cry, hold on. DPO, you see my problem with policemen? That is why people find it very difficult to report cases like this. Once they report, you target that person to be a criminal.
Doctor.
I've not finished, sir. I've not finished. I'm not accusing you. I cannot accuse you. But we're talking about a woman that just lost her son. Her husband is missing. And you are telling her because she made a phone call the day her husband is missing. Now she's not.
Doctor, look, are you trying to teach the police their job?
I am not teaching you your job, but I am trying to.
Then what are you trying to do?
Welcome.
Thank you. Maduka went out.
Hey.
I'm sure you're hungry.
Yes.
Okay, no problem, Mama. I prepared something for you to eat. But before you eat, Mama, you will have to have your bath. Warm water?
My body is hot. Madika. Madika no more.
Mama, let me have it. Please sit down. Let me arrange your bathing water. Please, sorry. Sorry, I'm coming.
Thank you very much.
As you're having your bath, I'll just quickly go and warm the food for you.
Thank you. Darling. Madam. Darling.
Why did you switch off your phones?
My prince, my mother's health condition was so serious that it did not allow me time to do any other thing, including charging my phone.
Maduka.
Yes, my prince.
Maduka. Maduka. You haven't answered my question. Okay? Yes, why did you switch off your phones? Because I know for sure you have two phones. Your cheap phone and the one this royal home gave you. So why did you switch off both phones?
My prince, I'm telling the truth. My mother's health condition did not allow me to do any other thing, including charging my phone. Please do forgive me. I'm sorry about it.
How is your mother?
She's still alive as at the time I left home.
Has she been taking medication?
My prince, yes, but it's just that it's only when my girlfriend has the chance to take her to the hospital. That's only when she goes.
You have a girlfriend?
Yes, my prince.
Interesting. Maduka has a girlfriend. So tell me, where is she from?
My prince, she's of this kingdom.
Maduka, yes, you have a girlfriend. So you do it. Maduka has a girlfriend. Maduka has a girlfriend.
Let me get the food for you. Ma, did you take your medicine today?
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you, my daughter. Thank you.
Mama, you don't have to thank me for every little thing that I do for you. I mean, I do for you what a daughter should do for a mother. And it's the same thing that you do for me too. So, I mean, there's nothing special that I do, Mama. It's really nothing special.
My daughter, if not for you, I don't know what would have become of me. Yes, thank you. Oh, darling.
Mati.
What up? Darling. Thank you.
Mama, if somebody lies and the person asks for forgiveness, should the person be forgiven or just regarded as a liar?
The most important thing is for one to acknowledge his or her sin and ask for forgiveness. And once that is done, she will be forgiven, no matter the magnitude.
I lied to you.
About what?
I told you Maduka went out.
Yes, and I believed you.
He didn't. He went back to the palace.
Maduka.
Mama, I told you that because I know that you're just recovering and I don't want you to stress yourself. I can take care of you.
Maduka. Maduka. Maduka.
Mama, the queen sent 2 of her guards to come here, saying that the king asked for him to return back to the palace immediately. He wouldn't have just gone.
Hey, does it mean I am not important to my own son? Obuno was even bo.
Mama, stop. Please. You are important. I permitted him to go. I told him I will look after you, Mama. Trust me. It's okay.
It's high time. It's high time Maduka quits that good-for-nothing job of the palace and face reality. Is this how he's going to get married and uphold his father's name and give me grandchildren? Is it? Oh.
I'll talk to him. I'll talk to him.
Maduka. Maduki disappointing, Gomo. Maduki disappointing, Gomo. Maduka, you showed me that I am not important. Don't worry even personally.
Oh, you are.
Please help me. Please help me. Please.
Edike, Molowe Jabago, Madabago, Okutu Kejago, Goloduwe, Aguano Buramano, Bode Chalugwe, Venamo Bodabakere, Nayagani Jaboku Keluwe. You're welcome, my elders.
Ezemwa, Eye of the Gods, the great ambassador of the gods. We know that you know why we are here. So, Biko, please, we are begging you to consult the gods on our behalf. Talk to them, because the situation in this community is becoming worse by the day. Our land is heading towards chaos, horrors, and miseries. Please, Biko, Aine Bekugu, we beseech thee, consult the gods so that they will come to the rescue of your people.
Ezemwa, the gods should not let their children suffer for nothing's sake. The gods do not seek whom to save, but man seeks the gods
for deliverance. It is very unfortunate that the gods are adamant and dormant over his children. There's every cause for alarm. No smoke without fire.
Ezemo, we know that. I am Anka. But isn't it time that you tell us who is responsible for everything? Make it a common knowledge. So to avoid a repeat. Huh?
That God time is always the best. The ways of a man is not like that of the gods. Ochudo kingdom have been invested with evil. Very soon, pestilence and dreaded misfortunes will befall the Ochudo kingdom if the hands of the evil ones are not amputated.
Ezemo, honestly, I don't understand you. Are you saying that Ochudo kingdom, I mean Ochudo land, will embrace mysteries in no distant time?
The gods has turned his back against Ochudo kingdom.
Agune Chamber, the eyes of the gods. How do we know this evil finger so we can cut it off?
Bam, good question.
The finger is collective of fingers. Cutting it is humanly application and compounding. My elders, you can all go. Let me go and consult with the gods.
Ezemo, our major reason for coming here is because of the king's condition, our king. He is dying. His condition is deplorable and is getting worse by the day. Because we want you to consult the gods on his behalf. Come to the palace and see him.
I cannot step my foot into that palace again.
Oh, Ezemo, why? Why, Ezemo?
Onye si n'udo gachi nyawa lokwu gbatete gbatete akade kono bekene n'oge anyị ji ekpokwu n'udo udo ka anyị na-ekwu.
Igwe,
Aguna Chamber.
The gods are angry. The gods have sent a warning signal across. The deed of the past will not let good prevail.
Aguna Chamber. I want to believe you're here for one thing, and that is to heal my father, right? So why are you chanting in Proverbs? Huh? My father here is dying. So instead of chanting in Proverbs, why don't you do what you're here for?
My son, allow him to consult the gods.
Will it take him a whole year to consult the gods? I mean, besides, his invitation is not an emergency one, so why doesn't he just do what he's here for? Say it!
There's a more.
Igwe.
Please don't be angry with him.
Igwe, it is only the curiosity that kills the cat.
And patience shoves off the head of the dove.
Yes. Your name is Agune Chamber, right?
Because I don't really care. Now listen to me. You're done, okay? We are done with your deceitful gods and your blind fools. Do you understand me? Now my warning to you is this. Never you ever in this world and in this life have anything to do with your Jugu family. Never! Again, I will tell you this. The question to you, silly, is how dare you in this world say that my family is evil? How dare you?
It is you that captioned your family evil. The gods and myself did not say a thing like that.
You know, I actually
thought you were wise, but right now I can understand that you are much more stupid than I thought. And you are not only stupid, but dumber than I thought. Now my next question to you, silly dinners. Somebody who is said to be harboring evil, what does that mean?
The wisdom of a man is like an empty blackboard. Can the gods think or reason like a man? No way.
You know what? I am not going to furnish that with a reply. And I'm not going to present you a case of an argument. Reason being, I am way above you, and you are so beneath me. Now again, I warn you, never you or your deceitful gods have anything or even come close to the Juku family, which is the royal family that you are beneath. And I'll do this again. I am going to give a standing order at the palace gates that they should never let you or your silly paraphernalia get into this palace again. I will do that.
No man challenges or others the gods. The favor of God shall back up.
Where were you and your silly gods when my father fell ill?
The gods were disgraced in the course of finding a solution to the king's ailment by a mere mortal. So, the gods has instructed me not to step my foot into that palace again.
We are begging you. We are begging you in the name of generations past and generations coming. Biko Ezemo. Biko. Please talk to the gods. Ezemo.
Alwemeno Mireju awono Ine medoganya ya doganya
Mama, I want to tell you something.
Hey, what is it? You look troubled.
We got words that my father is sick.
Hey, sick? Isapele? Hey.
My mother wants me to go next week to see him.
Hey. What will I say? Shall I ask you not to go and see your sick father? Ban. It's okay. Odemma.
It's not as if I don't want to go. But if I do, who will take care of you? You're barely even strong enough to do anything for yourself. So if I go, who would help you out? Who will fetch your water to take you to the bathroom? Who will help you and cook?
God. God will take care of me. And nothing will happen to me.
Yes, I know that God is in control. Mama, your physical state, it needs constant care and attention. But my You practically can't do anything for yourself. You can't. And you'll be all alone. I don't know if I can do that.
Don't tell me you don't want to go and see your sick father because of me.
Just a little bit skeptical. Because I know my father. It might be that he's choked up with work and he wants some assistance. That's why he had to lie that he's sick. Because that's the only way that anyone will go over there and try and help him.
No man will use a misfortune for an excuse. Mba.
I just don't want to leave you alone, Mama. I don't.
I'm sorry, my princess. I'm sorry.
No, don't turn back. Turn. Look at me.
No.
You want to rape me, eh?
No, my princess.
You must rape me today. You must rape me today. You will rape me.
My princess.
You must rape me. I say you must rape me.
My princess.
Shabi, you want to rape me, eh?
No.
You will rape me.
My princess.
I say you must rape me. You must rape me.
My princess.
You must rape me. Papa, you must rape me.
My princess.
You will rape me today.
It's not what I had in mind.
You will rape me today.
My princess.
Eh?
You sent for me.
You came into my room. You will rape me today.
No, my princess. You sent for me.
You must rape me.
Maduka,
Your Majesty.
how dare you try to rape the princess? Is something wrong with you? Do you know the gravity of what you are trying to do? Do you know she's a princess?
Your Majesty, honestly, I didn't know she was dressing up.
You didn't know she was dressing up?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Okay, why did you not knock before entering her room?
Sincerely, Your Majesty, I knocked. I did.
You knocked? Liar! Bloody liar! Mommy, I was actually singing when the knock came in. I didn't even hear his knock.
Honestly, Your Majesty, I'm not lying.
Are you trying to say that the princess is lying?
No, Your Majesty, but God knows that I'm telling the truth. I knocked, and I thought I heard her say yeah.
Is here coming? Is here coming? Let me handle it. But what were you doing in her room?
Your Majesty, she sent for me.
I sent for you, but they asked you to come and make love to me. Did I? Don't ever mention such a thing. That's what I want to handle.
No, Mommy, I can't keep quiet. Maduka is going above his boundaries in this palace.
Maduka, excuse us right now.
Thank you, Your Majesty. Excuse me, Princess.
Ifnaya, enough of this. I don't want to hear this in this house anymore. This is the last time you will talk about it.
Mommy, someone invaded my privacy and you want me to keep quiet? I won't! And I can't keep quiet.
Ifnaya, come back here, Ifnaya.
I wonder what is still holding him till now.
God's time, they say, is always the best. So we should keep on waiting until he comes.
Waiting for who? No, seriously, waiting for who? Why would Agune Chamber keep all of us here standing? For what?
My prince, I believe it's high time you put aside your differences with the Agone Chamber, so that we can get a solution to this current predicament and get the king back on his feet. Bikono.
Let's jump, my prince. Hey! Stop making noise there. Stop making noise. Will you tell us the reason you're here and then stop chanting all that rubbish? Tell us why you're in this palace.
Look, the throne of Ochudo Kingdom lies in the hands of the gods.
You are mad. You are sick. Nicholas!
What? Nicholas, how dare you insult the mouthpiece of the gods?
The mouthpiece of which gods? The mouthpiece of which gods? Now, will you get this rickety, God-forsaken, stricken piece of human waste out of here?
Hey! Out of here, man. Only a fool challenges his God.
Which God? Which God? know you heard me, and you heard me. Now will you get this epic mischief out of this place? Come on, move it!
Mbano, Bikoro Prince, please now, please. Nicholas, Bikoro Nunu.
My children, never you involve yourself into a war you do not know how it began. Let the prince keep making enemies with the gods. But one day, you will seek for the face of the gods.
I shall seek the face of no useless god. Yes, I even wonder, I just wonder who made you chief priest in this kingdom when you should be a jester to the palace. In fact, you should be my personal jester. Yes!
You see why I told you that I will not step my foot into this palace again. Let no one of you come to disturb me. I came in peace and I will live in peace.
You shall go in business because I know people you work for, those who have bribed you, and by the time I'm done with you, you will realize I'm not just a man. Silly thing!
Why are you going to?
Look, I will never be a part of this kind of abomination. Mbam! It's all me. I come out here.
But my prince, what you did is abominable. How could you challenge the gods?
I challenged a mere man. I challenged Agune Chamber. He is just a mere man. Agune Chamber has one reproductive organ, which I believe every man here has. So I challenged a mere man and no god.
My prince, what exactly was the reason for your action?
Are you going to pretend? Are you going to act like we haven't discussed this before? Haven't I told you that Agune Chamber has been bribed? He has been given monetary compensation. Haven't I told you that?
My prince, we will not come here to query you. Only that we are troubled by your action against the chief priest. Are you saying that the chief priest took bribe to preside over negative or positive?
Thomas!
Don't Thomas me! Don't Thomas me! Let me know what's going on. Biko, let me know what's going on.
Hey, stop it! Now, if everyone here is afraid to say it, I will say it. Now listen. Your Agune Chamber, not mine, is responsible for the predicament that has followed my father.
Hey!
Yes.
Hey! Mbano, my prince, do you know the meaning of what I've just said? Do you know the implication of what I've just vomited? Hey! How dare you, a mere mortal, accuse the mouthpiece of the gods of this kingdom?
Now stop it! You stop it! I know what I said. Agune Chamber, if you do not know, has taken bribe. He has taken monetary compensation to take away the kingship from my family and give it to some desperate people. That's what you've done. What? Let me tell them what? Let me tell them. Agune Chamber is a fraud. I don't know why you're listening to this. It's your inheritance. This is my inheritance. Hey. Now let me tell you about your inheritance if you don't know. You that you are talking now, let me tell you. If you do not know, Agune Chamber is currently scheming for his own brother to be Onowu and not you. And you're here talking nonsense. Rubbish. Think! Agune Chamber's brother will soon be Onowu and not you. Rubbish.
My brother. Hey! What's happening in this kingdom? Something is wrong. Our gods forbid it. Our God forbid it.
My son, for how long will you wage war with the chief priest?
Till he stops corruption and is evil. Yes.
Agune Chamber is only a messenger. And we all know that his speeches and actions are strictly based on the wills of the gods of our land, not any man.
You know, Agune Chamber is not what you people really think he is. No, he is not. I say it again, he is not what you people think he is. And my prayer is that one day, the gods will expose him for everyone to see who he really is. One day the gods will rake him out for the sun to see.
Stop speaking ill of the mouthpiece of the gods of our land. I want to see him. Perhaps before the next 4 market days.
And who are we talking about?
The chief priest. I have spoken.
No, mommy. Cake, baby.
I'm fine.
How about Mama Maduka?
She's in the backyard.
Okay, I want to see her.
Okay. Oh, go on.
Look at me.
Oh, the mom. You're welcome. No. Hey. How is Papa good, ma?
He's fine.
I heard he's sick.
I came to tell you that I'll be traveling to Sapele next week to see him.
Hey.
I would have sent Ego, but you know, you can't help him. So I've decided to go myself.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Ego the ma told me, and I was wondering how I'm going to cope all by myself. You changed the plan because of me.
Yes, I did.
Hi, Chukwugoziege. Dalo. Ego the ma. You and your mother. God will bless you.
Amen.
Chukwugoziege.
I know you would have done the same for me, but are the drugs effective? On a local yolo.
My sister, I can answer no that. It's working. I believe God. God is at work.
I brought you some food.
Hey, thank you.
So, those are the orders of the king. Agune Chamber must report here before 3 market days. And why is everyone quiet? Anyways, Ezioku, I know you're very close to Agune Chamber. Now, I would like you to lead Onowu and Ezudo and other chiefs to his shrine. Okay?
My prince.
Yes.
That will not be possible.
Excuse me? Excuse me? Excuse me? Are you trying to say that Agune Chamber will not obey the orders of the king and report here? Is that what you're saying?
My prince, Agune Chamber has vowed never to set foot into this palace again, unless the gods ask him to. And besides, with what you did yesterday, it's enough for any man to take that kind of decision.
With what I did yesterday, any man can take that kind of stand.
What are you talking about? Now listen. Every indigene of this kingdom is a subject of the king. Now, are you trying to tell me that Agune Chamber is not a subject of the king? Is that what you're saying?
My prince, he is. But he is most subjected to the gods. What you just said is not going to be possible. It's like passing a cow through the eye of a needle.
Really?
You know, I wonder how you men got your titles and became advisors to the king. Because you talk like mere boys.
Hey, how can you open your mouth and say that Agune Chamber will not obey the orders of the king? How can you say that? Oh no, you're quiet.
Yes, my prince. I don't know what to say. I don't really know what to say.
How do you mean?
Well, Chief Ezioku and Ezudo told me what it took them, what they went through before they were able to get the chief priest into the palace yesterday. And my prince, you will agree with me that what happened in the palace yesterday was wonderful. You really humbled and disgraced the mouthpiece of the gods of this kingdom. Yes, the man happened yesterday. Now, come to think of it, I know him very well. He's my age mate. I know him as a very rigid man. Too well.
Now, stop it. Everybody is under the king. We all are subjects of the king. You're a subject of the king. They are subjects of the king. So is Agune Chemba a subject, a mere subject to the king. Now, Agune Chemba must, I repeat, must report here before 3 market days. And if he doesn't, oh God help your souls if my father dies, because you will be blamed.
My fellow chiefs, I have to be very, very frank and honest with you. I will never, never set foot in Agone Chemba's shrine to ask him to go to that palace again. Never. On Apwara, does the prince think that he's the only one that's stubborn?
You see, the whole thing got me confused. Come to think of it, I learned that the king never wanted the priest to visit him. How come this sudden invitation? How?
Well, my fellow chiefs, let us not take because of what may have happened and fold our arms and watch the king die. Okay, I don't know. It was 2 of you that told me what the chief priest said concerning our kingdom last time. He said that something must be done urgently or disaster follows. Now, my fellow chiefs, for the sake of our dear kingdom and generations to come, let us reconsider our stand. Let us go ahead and try as much as we can to convince Agune Chemba to step down from where he is. Let him rescind his decision so that this kingdom can move forward. We all know the kind of prince we have. Now, come to think about it. At his age, he has not gotten married. And he doesn't even care. And he knows very well that the crown cannot be set on his head unless he is married. He is fully aware of this. Please, my fellow elders, let us swallow all our anger and for the sake of our dear kingdom, reconsider our stance.
Oh no. We have to try. But you know that after this visit, Muhammad will not visit the mountain. Now where?
Ezudo, we are not going there to force him. We are not going to force the chief priest. No, far be that. We are only going to plead with him. We are not going to force.
Good day, my elders.
Nna, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
Oh, my dear, how are you?
No, no.
Look, I wish I still had a son that hasn't gotten married yet. Hey.
So you share the same thought with me?
Before, uncle, you see that girl? Very beautiful, very humble. She's a daughter-in-law material. No, it's okay. Let us continue with the task before us. Task. See, I have said my piece. I have said my own. The gods know that I have done my best in this matter.
Look, Ezioku, we will not use because some people are doing wrong and not do good. We must do what we are supposed to do to save this kingdom from this imminent collapse.
Yes.
We are elders, for God's sake. Yes.
Okay.
Agune Chemba, we all know what it is like It is a hot slap in the face.
No. It is a spit in the face. The face of the gods. How can a rat challenge the gods? Any prince. Does he know what led to the privilege of him being a prince?
Please, there's a more. We all know that the prince is under the influence of his age. He knows nothing.
I, Agune Chamber, can never step my foot in that palace again. If I do, that means the gods of Ochudo Kingdom is foolish and cowardice.
Agune Chamber, what if the king joins us against us?
If he dies, he will be buried.
Oh, can you sign a bill? Let us go.
Go where?
Didn't you hear what he just said? He said that he's not going to the palace. And even if he goes, the gods are not with him. Can you hear us in actually? You know? Oh, no, let's go.
Oh, no. Agune Chamber will not change his mind. It's better to go back to the palace and tell the prince, or even the king, if possible, what the chief priest said.
Agune Chamber, the king himself is also an ambassador of the gods. Do not let him die without seeing you.
Stubbornness! I said stubbornness! Stubbornness and obedience kill and ruin a great man. The elders, the gods are not happy at all. Go!
Alwemeno, desrinite pome, isikote babaya, okokonyara na choyoso, ijijintike sozwana, iyoye meteroburo.
Bro, I'm still very uncomfortable that Maduka is the only one that is the same. Does it mean that father doesn't regard us or what?
And why do you think so?
My mind is telling me something.
What is your mind telling you?
Eventually, everything will come to light.
Seriously, you should not be bothered about Maduka. No. I mean, Maduka to me is like the biblical Joseph, who was a favored servant. And we should count ourselves lucky that we have somebody like Maduka in this palace who father loves. Yes. Else father would have been dead long ago. My problem is not Maduka. My problem now is how to get father strong again and on his feet, healthy. That's it.
Alwemeno, desrinite pome, isikote babaya, okokonyara na choyoso, ijijintike sozwana, iyoye meteroburo.
Ah, okay. Odo.
My prince. I hear Jogo. He refused to come. He said he will not come. And he was emphatic about it. What? He said over his dead body, will he ever set his foot here?
He said what?
My prince, you even wait for her to say that the gods have turned their back on your family.
He's mad. He is mad. He is insane. He has gone bonkers. Actually, he should be walking the streets naked, searching for flies and lizards. That's what I said. No, seriously. I really wonder how you became advisors to the palace, when in actual fact, you are mistakes to the palace. Yes, and I also wonder, I just wonder why the gods will be dealing with such a man whose face looks like a cheap, outdated weapon. Now you go tell him that it is not only him who the gods listen to, okay? Or even deal with. There are other people, and my father will not die. He will not die. Do you understand me? He will not. For what? Yes. What?
The king desires your presence this minute.
Well, tell him I'm behind you.
Okay, my prince.
Rubbish. Tell him my father will not die.
Okay? He will live. Rubbish. Now, if I come back and meet you red cap toy chiefs here, God help you.
Hey, rubbish. Toy chiefs. Hey. Ochudo Kingdom.
Does this boy, Mata, Does he know the rhythm of the beat he's dancing to?
But I'm asking, is this the way he's going to rule this kingdom?
Hey! Oh no. Aki etiwago okute. Do you know that I foresaw this? That was why I told King Ojo to have more sons, and he refused. May you make it.
Listen, it wasn't his own fault. And listen carefully. Uzias is your galaya. I said, what would you need? Let us go first and think about this. Let's go. Come. Hey! Hey!
Since the chief priest has refused to come to my rescue, Nicholas, my son, I would love that you don't hesitate to do what I'm about to request of you.
Say whatever it is, Father.
I may very soon join my ancestors, depending on the will of the gods. I want to see my grandchild. I want to behold my second generation. The next heir apparent after you. Is it possible?
Father, if that is what is going to make you live long, then it must be done.
I really don't want this great ancestral blessing and inheritance to leave this family. According to Agony Chamber, the gods are angry with us.
Father, please, stop believing in this Agony Chamber man. Please, stop it. I don't believe anything he says at all. The gods are angry, the gods are angry. Look, Agony Chamber, if you ask me, is under some monetary influence by some negative quarters. Please, let's not undermine the power of money.
You need to start working towards giving me a new generation. Delay could be very dangerous.
I hear you, Father.
My prince, maybe he went into the bush to fetch some spiritual leaves.
I'll wait for him.
My prince, you are standing here stranded. Let's go to the vehicle and wait for him.
I said I'll wait for him. And stop questioning me, else I'll feed you to hyenas. Shut up.
Yeah, he wants my friend.
Agony Chamber, how are you? I know I was born lucky, so in that vein I've come to see you.
Go and put your shoe. Go and pull it off. Or don't you know that this is holy land of the gods?
Oh, stop it. Let's ignore all this your paraphernalia you used to deceive people of this kingdom. And let's talk like men.
Do you think I will do what you did? No. I am greater than what you think of me. What brought you here, stubborn prince?
Ah, yes. Stubborn prince. I like that. You know, I heard you're quite intelligent, even though I'm quite surprised. Anyways, I've come here to make you an offer, and I know you'll like it.
Offer?
Okay. In there, there's 5 million naira. Now, I want you to refund and reject every form of monetary influence on you by some distractors. Okay? Yes. I do know that your action against my family is because you are conniving with some people who desperately want to take away the kingship from my family. Therefore, I've come to strike an agreement with you. Okay? Even though I know for sure that the kingship permanently belongs to my family and my kindred, definitely yes. But also as a measure to protect what is rightfully mine and keep it away from some desperate snatchers. That's it. And that's why I'm here.
Look, death does not allow a puppy to perceive the smelling of feces. Did you think at all before embarking on this mission?
Now stop that, okay? I am not one to beat around the bush or even accept insults from people who are beneath me, like you. So,
If 5 million naira is not what you want, why don't you just name your price and stop wasting my time?
The gods are not man. Let me tell you. That what you think is your birthright is floating in the air, looking for humble and perfect head to rest on. Go and mourn your loss.
Now stop it! I said just stop it! Stop it this minute! You think I'm afraid of you? You think I'm afraid of all this nonsense here? Wait. Is it because I cheapened myself and offered you money that you think you can threaten me and take away what is rightfully mine? Huh? Now let me tell you this. You and your contractors have failed, and failed woefully, because I would rather ravage this kingdom than lose that which is rightfully mine. Do you understand me?
The gods have spoken, and so shall it be. Now, leave my shrine. Leave!
I should leave.
Yes.
I should leave. Now let me tell you this. The battle line has been drawn.
No man dares or challenge the gods. And if you do, the gods will strike you down. Now, leave! Leave! Prince, your money.
Is what true?
Is it true that the prince is not the biological son of the king?
Are you mad? Have you lost your sense of belonging? Cynthia.
Watch what you say. My hand no deal. Anyways, that's the latest rumor now. But I don't believe it.
Cynthia, see my hands. They're clean, no? Don't put me in anything that'll take my life. Inano? And me too. Let's go back to our meeting.
Anyway, Sha, the truth will be
Until then.
What exactly did you give to my father that made him put you above every other person in this palace?
My princess, I don't understand what you're talking about.
I expected pretense from you, so I'm not in any way surprised. Now for the last time, Maduka, tell me, what did you give to my father?
My princess, my hands are clean. I know nothing of what you're talking about.
That's not the answer I require of you, Maduka. Tell me what I need to hear.
My princess, please, you have to believe in me. I am telling you the truth.
Okay. You may go.
Thank you, my princess, for believing in me. Excuse me.
I greet you. You're welcome, Crown Prince of Ochudo Kingdom and believer of the gods.
Akwekpa, there's fire on the mountain. The great kingdom of Ochudo is in turmoil.
What?
There's fire on the mountain.
I know that whatever will make the lion to come out from its den must be something serious. But I am happy that you always remember where to be to have solution to your problem. Tell Otroba that which brought you to his shrine.
Agune Chamber. Agune Chamber is the reason I am here. Agune Chamber is no longer the same Agune Chamber we used to know. Agune Chamber, the supposed chief priest of my kingdom, is under some influence, monetary influence, by some callous people. Agune Chamber doesn't listen or serve the gods any longer. He serves men. Callous men. Now Agune Chamber again is fighting tooth and nail to take away the kingship from my family and pass it over to some charlatans. Now I have come here to you, great Agrippa, to protect that which rightfully belongs to my family.
As no fekana relogwu na kalia mo feke ye logwu. Ajoma wana fa. This is kingdom's war. Powers against powers, gods against gods. But I know that you know very well Otropa has never disappointed you. All Otropa requires from you is to acknowledge Otropa with all your faith.
I acknowledge him with body, mind, soul, and spirit.
Crown Prince of Ochudo Kingdom. The throne of Ochudo Kingdom will never depart the family of Ojuku's family. Agune Chamber is only waiting to betray the gods of Ochudo Kingdom simply because of freebies and empty promises made by mere mortals. Crown Prince of Ochudo Kingdom, Otropa requires from you just series of sacrifices. Are you ready to bring the sacrificial items?
Agriba, I am ready to do anything.
I rather remain contented with the little I have. I
don't understand you.
I've come to notice that problems come according to the riches. And it's always big money, big problem.
See you. That means you will die in poverty.
I don't care, so long I have peace of mind.
Lazy man theory.
Mama, you cannot pronounce such negativity from your mouth. You can't die. You're just sick, you'll be fine.
No, oh my daughter, I want to die.
Mama, stop.
So I'll end it all.
Mama, stop it now, please. You're going to be fine. It's okay. Sorry.
Only God knows who or what is knocking on my door last night. If you are a human being or a ghost, just show yourself during the daytime.
Papa, can't you see me? Papa, can't you hear my voice?
I cannot see anything. Whoever you are, never you disturb me again if you don't want me to trouble you. If you don't want me, to deal with you, yes.
Hi! Okay.
What is this? I have not seen this before. Wait for me.
Does it mean that palm wine thieves have invaded this village or what?
Let me go and tell the king. I'm going straight to the king. This is abomination.
No, it can't be true. No.
This is the only way to get you help me rest in peace. I don't belong here. I should have rested long time ago. But I can't be accepted the other side.
Why are you not picking the boss call? Eh? Anyway, he said we should come to his village now. Did you hear me?
Yes.
Come, let's see outside.
Hero, why did you not tell me it was my boss who called earlier?
Are you a soldier that lives on duty calls?
What does that mean?
You hardly have time for a girl you claim you love. It's so unfair.
Is that why you have to make me incompetent before my boss? Don't you know I have no reasons whatsoever to justify my not picking his calls?
I don't want him to disturb us with his troubles.
Oh, that's why you want to ruin the trust my boss has for me, right? Excuse me. Seriously. Hey guys, how far now?
You don't hear this now. If you worry, move it.
Come
back.
back.
Right, come. You have to tell this girl how important this job is.
Oh, it's not, guys. Just 2 minutes. I come. Gabriel, you have to wait for me here till I come back, okay? Just make yourself comfortable, okay? Just wait for me, like.
What's rubbish?
Mabel.
Just get out.
Where do you think you're going? Mabel! Mabel.
Don't touch me. Look at you.
What is wrong with you?
Just get out of my life. Don't get it right.
Mabel! God! Waiting! Look at you now!
Waiting! Come on here, come on, dog! Come on here, you were so fire you. I can't see this girl again. Need a seat time.
How's my mother?
She's not okay at all.
Is my mother dead?
No. But the state I left her in, I don't know if I'll go back there and see her alive.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, her situation is very critical. It was only God Almighty that saved her throughout last night. This woman would have died. I mean, she was so ill. Maduka, this woman just needs your presence. She just wants you to be there for her, to come and take care of her, feel her pains, and make her heal. That's all she's asking. She's dying there. It's unfair.
Please, you have to run along, eh? I'll join you soon. You have to go and be with her.
My friend, let's go.
Please, Obi, try and understand. I have to let Her Majesty know first. Please.
Abu, this is your mother we are talking about. Don't kill that woman with your absence.
I won't do that.
Don't make her miserable. You have to come home and see your mother. Take care of her. Put some passion into that woman. Let her feel emotions from you. What is wrong with you?
But has she taken her drugs?
I give her the drugs. I've given her everything. She doesn't miss anything.
Thank you very much. Please run along now. I'll join you soon.
Please, just come home soon.
Thank you.
Alwemeno, desrinite pome, isikote babaya, okokunyara na choyo so, ijijintike sozwana, iyo ye metero buro, iyo metere oburu, iyo metere oburu. Obonjon nananye ko bonjon kanyi metere. Alo chuga fusi anya. Ebenebe wo.
Good day, my prince.
Hey, good day, ma. Good day. How are your parents?
They're fine, thank you.
Good. Seems you're in a haste.
Yes, my prince, I am.
I'd like to visit you.
Me?
Yes, I'd like to have a moment with you. Actually discuss something very pending in your father's house.
Oh, well, I don't stay in my father's house regularly. I always at Madaka's father's house. I don't know what to say.
And where? Why is that?
Please, I really need to go somewhere.
Answer my question first.
I'm like a wife to Madaka.
Oh, really? All right.
My king, I believe I will not be away for too long this time. As soon as my mother recovers, I shall come back. More so, I'll be visiting you from time to time.
It's okay, Madoka. Don't worry, we'll take good care of him. You can go and stay with your mom. You're welcome. Please do take care of her. Kingdom. Hey, come and take control.
Please, Father. Please. I want to make you a promise, okay? That as long as I live, you shall live to see your grandchildren. That is my prayer.
I hope so.
Father, again I tell you this. As long as I live, the kingship of Ochudo Kingdom shall remain in this family, and so shall it be. You shall be king of this kingdom. So shall it be, Father. Not to worry, I have good news for you. Akwerikpa, the great native doctor, is on his way here. And all I need you to do is just tell him everything. Explain the whole situation to him. He shall deliver. That is a promise I'm making you as your son, Father.
Please, gods of our land, save our king.
Oh God, if anything happened to our king, we're finished.
You or your father must make. This confession will take away the royal throne of Ochudo Kingdom from this family. But there is a way to stop it, and it needs to be done fast.
So, what else do I have to do apart from performing this sacrifice?
dethrone the chief priests and enthrone somebody that will be committed, somebody that will be loyal to royalty.
I prefer to seize this life.
Are you that courageous, my prince?
Do I have that courage? My courage has never, ever failed me.
Then you must be very, very careful, because Agunechemba is a powerful man. Don't discuss this with anybody. Don't.
What of my boys?
I know very well that they are your tools. And I know too that you cannot do without them. But no mortals can be trusted. I wish you good luck, my prince.
What are you two still waiting there for?
Now listen, okay? I don't want any negative feedback. Do you understand me?
Yes, boss.
I'll say it again. I don't want any negative feedback. Do you understand me?
Yes, boss.
Am I understood?
Yes, boss.
Am I understood?
Yes, boss.
Good. Now, I'll have to fortify you spiritually and otherwise for this mission. Okay?
Yes, boss.
And don't forget, don't you ever forget that this mission holds my life desire of being the next king of this kingdom.
Rama!
Do you understand me? I'll say it again. This mission holds my life desire of being the next king of this kingdom. Now let's not forget that a good reward awaits every one of you on the completion of that mission. Do you understand?
Yes, boss. We'll be sure not to disappoint you, boss.
Yes, boss.
Good. Now, I am encouraged. I am encouraged by your optimism. I am encouraged by your positivity. I'm encouraged by your regards to God. I'm encouraged by your desire to make me king of this kingdom.
Yes, boss.
Yes, boss.
You may go. You may go.
Yes, so how is father?
He's been sleeping ever since.
Good. I told you Agrippa is much more powerful and also a whole lot loyal than that Agunechemba.
Yeah, you said that. That reminds me, why did he ask Mother and I to leave?
Well, he needed his, sub rosa for his meditation, that's it.
But I heard him say Father must die.
Yes, he said that. Did you hear any other thing?
No, just couldn't let Mother and I keep his dropping.
Well, that's all he said.
And did he give any solution to what to make him heal?
He said it's the will of the gods.
Okay.
Excuse me.
You cannot kill the gods. You cannot kill the gods. You cannot kill the god.
Die! Get it!
See you now.
It's good for you. It's
isi kote bwe baba ya ọkụkụ nyara na chụọ ya ọsọ ijiji ntị ga-eso ozu ana ihe onye metere oburu ihe metere oburu ihe metere oburu ekwekwe na-ekwenu ndekwere ọbara nkwa ya sịrị ngwere bịara ọrịrị mmiri eruru eru ama anyị ọ bụ njọ nna nna anyị ka ọ bụ njọ nke anyị metere alọchu ga-afụsi anya ebe n'ebe egbuo ihe metere oburu ihe metere oburu nwata na-agbasoro gede mara na soro gede bụ egwu ndị mmụọ nwata bunye na ya elu gwogwo na ngwongwo ayọchie ya anya oriri ji ndị mmụọ chere aka họrọ ọgụ na mgba ndị mmụọ mmiri ejuwa awụ ọnụ ị na-eme doo oge anya ya doo oge anya